Ladies and gentlemen, the Colum Tyrrell Podcast. If you're watching and or listening to this on Patreon, you are getting this episode ad-free, uncensored, and also delivered to you a week in advance. If you're watching this on YouTube's, you're a f***ing dickhead. You're a dickhead. Head. Ooh.
Oh.
Yo!
What are you saying, dude?
I'm saying stuff that the people at YouTube will never know, right? So if you want to just hear what I just said there, and leave comments in below. Write down your favorite slur that I'll say. Write down your favorite slur that I will bleep out. And that's like a new little competition. But YouTube obviously tied our tubes. So we're, in order to maintain the longevity of this YouTube channel, you guys have to get down the watered version. Not our problem, not our fault. If you want the bold boy version, the cool crew version, you head off to patreon.com/Colum Tyrrell, where you will get the episodes a week in advance, ad-free, uncensored, plus you get the bonus episode every single week where we go proper edgy. I don't even know if we do. A lot of the time we're just talking about our favorite type of fucking pasta. Anyway, but head off to patreon.com. Also, you can see me on the road. Tickets at columtyrrell.com. By the time this comes out, I don't know what I have, but just head off to columtyrrell.com. I'll have all of the dates listed forever. So even if you're listening to this in the year 2025, and you know, I just died. I don't know how I died, but it's done me something cool. Definitely gonna die in a cool way. Some things I know about myself.
Yeah.
Ain't not gonna be any prostate cancer for Collie.
Oh, you're going way before that.
No, I'm gonna have a tussle with an Asian guy on the train. Something like that.
Smash your head off a railing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting the fucking crazy 88s. Like Kill Bill. Wasn't that the
crazy 88?
Yeah, the crazy
the gang.
That's kind of how I'm gonna go out. But it's literally just gonna be a random that I attack. bleep that out.
The Patreon only. Learn how Collie dies tomorrow.
I just keep challenging random Asians to karate competitions.
Yeah.
Then eventually I'll get a spinning heel kick or a ninja Death Star to the head. That'd be pretty sick, getting ninja to death.
Why'd it have to be a ninja?
The fucking ninjas get you. What?
Yeah.
Why have to be because ninjas are so cool.
They are cool, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe like Steven Seagal sneak. I'm on parole for like a terrorist. I'm like standing there keeping watch, you know, and then Steven Seagal comes up and kills me with a can of Coke. Something like that, you know.
The back of the head.
He goes
back of the head.
He downs it, crushes off my head, and I'm on the ground.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh."
We'll put the security cam footage on Patreon. That's the last post ever.
I bet he was a bit of a Coke sucker.
So I'll take you to the
Bleep
bank.
that. Oh yeah, that's what
The blood bank.
Oh, you think he can? I think he can.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexican?
Oh, that's not bad. That's
Okay,
not bad.
I heard that somewhere before.
Oh yeah, no. You made it up. You
No,
made
no,
it up.
no.
That's Fonzie.
There you go.
Alphonse on the ones and twos, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously, of course, we're joined by David Caggiano,
Boy.
the Boston, the repressed rage of David Caggiano.
Yep.
David's doing a fucking.
Go to Patreon and see it come out.
I bet you're the type of guy, if you don't stop punching, if you're ever punching someone, there was like, stop, and you go, no, guys.
No, for sure. I don't think there's an off switch.
It's all bottled up.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
You're a little twitchy, kind of like.
I know.
Yeah, you're just sitting.
Something rage.
Isn't he a little twitchy?
Within, dude.
There's something going on.
Within. You're
Well,
right.
tweak.
You said it last episode. I've been thinking about it. I was like, maybe he's right, man.
No one's ever called you a born.
No,
cut that. Sorry, Alphonse.
Bleep out boring. You can leave the other part. That's accurate. That's fine. YouTube will be like, yeah, it's understandable.
What? Yeah, we change it to what? Are we allowed to say woke?
I think so.
Is that okay?
They might not like lip.
Nah, that's see.
Bleep it.
Woke.
The entire first 20 minutes.
The episode of 1,000 bleeps.
Death by 1,000 bleeps.
That's
That doesn't be made.
1,000 ways to bleep. Remember that TV show?
Bleeps in Paris.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
dude.
this
This is the good year bleep, dude.
the year of the bleep. Well, look, it's not our fault. Whoever, like we said, whoever fucking owns Google has decided that we're not. You guys aren't adult enough to really appreciate or understand the nuances between saying I think we should them versus saying like I think we should.
Well,
There's a difference there.
I don't know if this would get it.
You bleep on that. You get no. Do you really?
I think so.
Oh my god!
Not taking any chances.
All
Colin.
right. No more f***ing having fun, lads. All right. No more having fun.
Raining on a parade.
And but here's the problem, right? I do want to start posting on Rumble.
For sure.
Russell Brand is there. Tulsi Gabbard's there. Who else?
All our heroes. Wasn't
Sneeko. Remember Sneeko?
No, who's Sneeko?
He's kind of an Asian girl.
Sneeko.
He was like a YouTuber, and then he was like part of like the Mr. Beast rap and all that. And then one day he just showed up and was like, "Yo." You know, he said some shit that got him taken off YouTube. You know, some sort of gender ideology. Anyway, I'll tell you that much. A lot of slurs and a lot of gender ideology.
Everyone ends up on Rumble. Everyone, dude. Dang.
Yeah, exactly. So he's over there. There's a few other. Steven Crowder's over there, I think.
All the OGs. What happened to Owen Benjamin?
He's there. That's where he is.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
it's just a graveyard.
this is where you.
This is where I belong.
I mean,
no way, dude.
that's the real
are
you.
kidding? I joke
Let
about
out.
bees. I've been on the Tonight Show.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm doing whimsical jokes about bees. I'm not an edgelord.
From Fallon to Rumble.
I'm a whimsy boy.
It was weird when your YouTube thing got taken down. Like everyone in the comments being like, "Get on Rumble, get on Rumble." I didn't know it was that.
There can't be, but that's just what they're saying. They're saying, "Hey, man, you got to go to." I think people support Rumble in theory,
right?
But no one's
No one's there.
No one's actually typing that in.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a few of those websites over the years though that where they never really quite.
Chat roulette.
Yeah, I guess.
Doing a podcast over there.
We should do a podcast on chat roulette, dude.
Yeah, just a rotation of random men whacking it. That's all it was, wasn't it? It was just a head out of shot, and then and then they would click on.
Exactly, and then they invented.
What
AI.
were they waiting for? What were they waiting for? Just that a group of random chicks who were like, "Yay,
They're into it, yeah.
whack 'em all, baby."
90% of the time, it's you and another dude beating it to each other, which is crazy.
Maybe for you, it was 0% of the time for me.
That's
I'll tell you that much. I don't know where. I don't know
theoretically. If I had to
I don't know
guess
what
the
survey
website
group
was.
you asked. Was it?
Anyways, dude.
That was a survey of one.
my rage
He goes
come
90% of the time it's just me and some other guy whacking.
From what I heard, dude.
Just snitching on yourself.
That was
Just
absolutely
outed
not the
myself.
case for majority of people.
Yeah, you ever go on chat roulette?
Like, yo, remember that time when we were all whacking it off on chat roulette?
That was like a Biden slip up.
Bleep that, dude. Bleep that. You're not. Dave's on. Let me, yo, Fonzie. Let me edit this one. Actually, let me take the ones and twos on this.
I had to swear in there, so you have to cut it.
Yeah, you just voice over. Just
Yeah.
go. I said something really cool. David said something really cool here. But I also saw that on you know that little Asian boy, Bobby Lee. He has on his podcast. I saw them bleep out entire parts of the conversation and say
Yes.
available on the Clips channel. So that they spread out the risk, the risk factor.
Yeah.
Look, man, big everything. Bagel, big everything bagel is behind it. Big everything. They want to just control our speech.
Yeah.
They want us to, and that's just the way it is. And you got to play the game. I'd love to be a little soy boy out there, just being like happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
Talking about whatever. So tell us,
Right.
Yeah.
And then just switch over to the Patreon.
Crinkle
and
chip-
then it's just the most heinous.
Crinkle fries versus steak fries. No. It's the Arabs versus the Jews, folks. If you want to talk about that,
Well, it's very fun. Yeah.
that's what we got to do.
You have a guest on, the first hour is normal episode, regular shit. And then you go
Yeah.
to the Patreon, you're like, all right.
Yeah. That's
do
what
you
we
think
should do.
about?
We should just steal taste buds from Joe DeRosa and Sal. But we call it like taste duds or taste dudes or waste buds or something. And then we challenge things like black people versus white people.
Race buds, dude.
Race buds. Race buds ain't bad. I like that. Yeah, we do it through race buds.
All white too, which
And
is funny.
Yeah, and then it's just like different. So here we have a disability showdown again: cerebral palsy versus legless.
Disability showdown.
Yeah.
That's a segment.
That's every other week is just a disability.
Yeah, like cerebral palsy versus
it's a March Madness bracket. And you got, and you go, oh shit!
from Tacoma, Washington.
Oh, we got amputee versus Down syndrome. Oh my god, how will this play out? Absolute favorite to win the tourney, Down syndrome. Barely scraped by versus redhead last week.
Yeah. Would you rather have a stroke or would you rather use your legs in the train accident?
There's loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Palestine versus Israel.
Yeah, that's good.
Clinton's versus
Trumpy Wumpy.
Kennedy's, maybe. Something
Not
like that.
bad.
That's not a bad one. Kennedy's real, though.
Both crime
They're the
families.
best.
Kennedy's real. Well, they're
are
all
sick.
just the exact same.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't the Kennedys didn't they make their money through prohibition?
Bootlegging.
Bootleg.
Their
Yeah.
grandfather.
And then all those other bootleggers went on to either start the mob or they got into politics.
They were, exactly. They were in the mob. They were
Interesting
mob
how
connected.
the groups go like that. That is I was thinking about that. When I get super rich, it's like it's too hard for me to really break to the other side because I'm just a blue collar dirty immigrant.
Yeah.
But if I get filthy rich, my kids will be the ones where people podcast about saying, "Yo, it's a thing." The higher ups.
What do you? Your kids? People.
My kids are gonna make a lot of money off the next pandemic. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying when there's another illness going around,
Yeah.
my family are gonna be the ones making the dough
Yeah.
because you can't stop it.
Yes.
We're pissing uphill here, folks.
Your HW Bush. Your kids are gonna be
my
W.
kids are
Bush.
gonna be politicians, dirty snakes of politicians,
Yeah.
selling crap.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in like proper Illuminati level stuff.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's the only way to do it. Is you got to be in the media. We're gonna own a news station.
Yeah.
This is gonna turn into a whole news station where I just spread the news that any allegations against me are completely false, and all those women are just looking for 15 minutes of fame. Make no mistake, and you could quote me on that.
Fonz is gonna be your head of propaganda.
Yeah,
The head of
absolutely.
propaganda arm.
Which essentially just turns into him assassinating my enemies.
Yeah.
Like in what was that? The one about the president. What was the show about the guy with the president? It turns out he was touching kids. Oh, no, allegedly.
House of Cards.
House of Cards. Yeah, remember he had.
I
his
never
little-
watched that.
Oh, he had a little right hand man who was like,
Do his dirty work.
yeah,
I'll be
Yeah.
a Ray Donovan.
Ray Donovan style. Yeah,
I
exactly.
feel like Fonz would be head of propaganda. I feel like I would get dirty work done. I'm already dead inside. I feel like
You're-
I could do that.
No, someone caught you leaving a police station and then you got whacked, dude. Someone saw you at the wrong
Got
place
whacked.
at the wrong time.
I would get whacked.
You were
I'd
just
end up in a
you-
trunk so fast.
Yeah, because you're just so Just there's something weird about you.
You'd be like,
Why are you so nervous? You go, this is just how I am. He goes, why are you so?
Bro, look how
Why
chill.
are you so uptight? You go,
Oh,
I've
God.
always been like this.
There's 6 bodies in my trunk. You
Does-
seem nervous.
There's mannequins looking at you, going, fucking loosen up, bro.
Dude, look at me, dude.
Look at me. What?
This is so chill. No, look at the leg, dude.
I could be a surgeon, bro.
This is right after I kill someone. Look at my hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you obviously you've been rocked through the as the paramedic stuff over the years, right?
Yeah, it just
Did that remove the glow from your eyes? Is that
I think so.
Is that what gave you the dark black
I
eyes?
think so. I never realized it until you started pointing it out, but that could be it. Is that a problem?
You're gonna end up going to therapy just for me breaking your balls. man.
Maybe I should have fucking better help, dude. I need it.
I wish Better Help was advertising this.
They would
episode.
quit.
Well, if you're listening on Patreon, you'll never get that. We will never advertise Better Help on Patreon. Make no mistake about it. That and we talk shit about the
About therapy?
about just all of the sponsors.
Oh yeah, no.
We run the opposite ads where we go, I'll be honest, man, I've never used this product at all. I don't know who would need this type of shit, but you know what? They're giving me money, so go. That's not BetterHelp. BetterHelp is actually one of the only ones that I have used, and I used it regularly. Yeah, so Mr. Beast, folks. So if you, but I'm going to take a leaf out of Mr. Beast's book. If you see any of my reels anywhere or any negative comments on the YouTube channel, you know, just if while you're in passing, just write down nuh-uh. Like if someone says this channel's not funny, just reply and say nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, loser. Right? Nuh-uh, woke-tard. Right?
No, you're not funny.
Woke-R.
Yeah.
Yeah, go, nuh-uh, you're not yeah. Takes one to know
You.
one.
Yeah, rubber glue back to you.
Just show a gif of this. Whatever that is. What is that?
Very funny.
How would you even describe that to someone listening?
Turkey,
Turkey, turkey nose? What is that?
Yeah,
Yo, right there, bitch.
they know what you're doing.
Right there, dude. That's
feel it.
you know,
That's undefeatable. If you're a kid,
you know, in some country that would get you assassinated. You know
Yeah,
that
for
that's a
sure.
public hanging offense. Dude.
Yeah.
There's got to be some country where you're not allowed to be gay,
Dude.
And and if you go like this to
if
someone,
you pull down your burqa and do that,
oh,
that's a stoning.
Are
You're
you,
getting
are you
stoned.
kidding me? They can't even. It's like Voldemort. They can't even they won't even do it in court. They call it the turkey face. That's what that is. It's the turkey face.
Or the fucking pull the finger, go like this. I got something for you.
Oh, hitting him with the turkey nose, dude. I'm hitting you with the turkey nose right there. Fuck it. That's how you get.
undefeatable.
Yo, come here. Oh, go shake it. Oh,
There's
yo,
nothing worse.
Uganda's been fighting the country because of that for years now. I don't know what. You know, there's a civil war in Uganda because someone got hit with the turkey nose.
Yeah.
I remember once I gave they they don't like it. The not Ukrainians, the fucking South American country, whatever, Ecuadorians.
Ecuador,
yeah. They if you give them the finger, they don't like it. They go, what?
They really don't like it.
Yeah, I remember I gave some guy. I was up in the top of the building working on the top floor, and there's people like coming into work, and I saw one down there, and I was like, hey, or whatever.
I go,
And then like 20 minutes later, he comes up to me and goes, why you do this?
he's African now.
yeah.
Why you do this?
I only have
Mr.
one.
Colum?
I lack range. You know what I mean? So the amount of times I
That was like a good East African voice. That was good.
Where's the diamond? You might as well kill me because I am already dead.
He's black as
I
night.
wish I was back home in Ecuador.
Yeah.
Me eating rice and beans. I miss growing up in Ecuador playing soccer.
I'm from Mexico, you know. He's just completely wrong.
Yeah, but he came up to me and was like, yo, what do you do? He's like, you want to fight? Like, because I gave him the thingy.
What is
Flipping that bird, dude.
Is there anything
Can you blur out my hand too, by the way? Because I don't want... No, I'm joking. Poor Fonzie. He's just will never come back again.
Look
He's
on his
never
face.
going to come back.
His eyes just got as black as mine. His soul just
Listen,
left
hey,
him.
if this was Rick Glassman's show now, they would turn my hand into an actual something else, like a teapot or something, and pour it in. Shout out to Ricky Glassman, LA Comedy Store, March 17th. Tickets are sold out or close to it. Well, at least it says low ticket warning on the website. I don't know what that means. Like, that could be anything.
Yeah, I don't know. But
I doubt
that's
they're
gonna be
lying.
sick.
I doubt that's one of those things where they go, get your tickets now because it's about to sell out.
No.
Which I haven't done that in a lot. Have you ever done that? Trying to sell tickets and be like, oh, yo, guys, this is really, tickets are selling fast.
No, dude. No, I'm not that. No, I'm not that. I'm not that level, dude.
No, I've done it in the past where you go, guys, you got to get your tickets for this because it is selling out. And then 10 people show up and you're like, sorry.
You're like, shit.
Sorry, I was lying. But it
You
feels
have 2 sick shows coming up.
every show I ever do is sick.
True that.
Make no mistake. The Collie Monster.
True that.
The Collie Monster.
People know.
The Collie Monster's coming at you, dude. I've got a great new bit about McDonald's. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
It's fucking absolutely hitting home.
Let's go.
The bread and butter, dude. I have a thing about tramp stamps. Great thing about tramp stamps and iPad children. And how fucking annoying it is when someone just has his iPad. You're like, blink, blink, think.
Yeah.
You're like, you just want to kick the shit out of the child pretty much. You get it, right? Like, have you ever been in somewhere and there's like a public place
Yeah,
and then
of
there's some
course.
kid and they don't even have headphones?
Yeah.
And you go, great. Now we all have to experience what it's
I
like.
have to listen to Candy Crush.
Yeah, he's just like, blink, and it's 4 inches from his fucking face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he looks up, he's all
That's
autistic.
not the tramp stamp bit?
Separate parts.
Oh, I thought it was just part of it. I was like waiting for the connection.
No. They're all separate bits. You know what I mean? I also got a bit about my tits. That's been going well. A bit about fruit and veg stores. Dude, I'm telling you, I have a new half hour.
It's crazy.
I have got a bit about Jeffrey Dahmer.
You're a prodigy.
The bit about Jeffrey Dahmer's not bad.
You're not letting that one go, are you?
The Jeffrey Dahmer bit?
You love that.
I love it. Nothing funnier than victim blaming. Truly, the facts
It's
are
so funny.
in the grand. That's a make and quote me on that. Victim blaming is hilarious, especially because a lot of time it is it's very it depends on how much of a victim they are.
Right.
Because there's a certain thing was like if I left my phone just on the table somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I go to the bathroom, come back, and my phone's gone. Everyone's just like, yo, what are you stupid? You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you're like a chick who hangs out at a bar too late and and you're in a certain type of a neighborhood at a certain time of the day,
You ended up in a certain situation.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of go, yo, you put your hand out to be slapped there, honey.
Just bleep the next minute.
Jeans. One word. Jeans. Next time, jeans. I'm just saying, no, but that is kind of the way it is with victim blaming. You know what I mean? There's like you can tell someone's an idiot until eventually it gets to a certain point where you go, you can't blame them anymore.
If it gets too bad.
It gets too bad.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is Jeffrey Dahmer's victims were dumb as fucking rocks, dude.
You gotta go.
You kidding me? They're dumb as rocks. What did you think he wanted with you?
Yeah.
What did you think a white man wanted with you, a black man, at 4 a.m.? He's gonna murder you, bro.
Yeah.
Make no mistake about it. That's what we do. We are here to commit evil. That's the facts. I don't know how many times you got to learn this. White people are inherently evil. It runs through our veins. Sorry. Someone's got to fucking rule the roost. You know what I'm saying? Someone's got to be on top.
Yeah.
Someone's got to cross the T's and dot the I's.
What would you...
Heavy is the crown. Heavy is the crown, my friend. Step up and take it then. If that's what you think it's all fun and games and unseasoned chicken. Is that what you think it is up here? It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress committing atrocities against marginalized groups.
Do you think every marginalized group has something you could blame them for in some way?
Like women?
Like if I went down the list.
Yeah.
Not that we would do that on YouTube.
We would never do that.
We wouldn't do that.
This is a Patreon exclusive moment.
Right.
Where it's just gonna have to go da 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 da.
But
da 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 da.
Yes.
And then we'll come back and go. It's gonna be a 12-minute episode.
Just thinking of all the groups I just start naming.
And why and what's their fault?
Yeah.
Also, what we should do is we should try figure out, and we'll save this for the Patreon exclusive episode, but write this down as like, we have to figure out what is the best, what is the, I'll explain it. We're not saying that white people are superior, right? Mm-hmm. To any other race, okay. Right? But in terms of just white people, what's the most superior white person? I think that's an argument we're allowed to have.
Interesting.
We should have a vote for who is the most superior. If all the other races were gone,
right?
Who would come out on top?
In a ideal situation.
Did you go? Whoa! Touch wood.
In a perfect world.
Oh shit. Oh shit! Karma.
You have to debate who's white. Also,
we'll save it for the Patreon.
Save it
for the Patreon. Sorry, YouTubers. You're not allowed.
Best whites.
Anyway, yeah. So if you see any of my reels, if you see any of my stuff, leave a little comment, get it up there. And I'm taking this because Mr. Beast, friend of the show, Master Beast, he has a chocolate range, which is probably for charity. Knowing something about Mr. Beast's stuff is for charity. And then he posted a photo of the merchandising of his chocolates, his candy bar. And he goes, I need your help. Next time you see Feastables in Walmart, and soon to be in new retailers, if you could clean up the presentation and make it look better, that would make me very happy. I'm building a team to do this routinely. Just need help in the short term. Not bad. I want to see Elon Musk tweeting about like us washing the windows on Teslas. Yo, if you see any Teslas out there that are parked, not great. Just
I want to see him tweet this at the Walmart employees. Like this isn't the customer's job. It's called employees.
I'm sure he should have rang Walmart. The Walmart family and been like, yo, can you do anything about your staff? And they'd be like, yeah, we pay him $12 a year. They're not really going to do that. Yeah. So now he goes, to show how grateful I am to everyone that helped tidy things up, I'm going to donate $100,000 to charity. What charity should I donate to? Appreciate you all. Yeah, so he got absolutely slayed online. He got slaughtered. They didn't like it. The people didn't like it, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't like him asking everyone to tidy up, essentially.
They didn't like the fact that he's like this multi-millionaire asking general people to perform a job for free.
It is kind of...
and then I think... Weird. So what happened was there was a cancel culture of... So there's a guy snapping chocolates and putting them back. And there's also people posting... a lot of people are posting photos where they did it the reverse way, where they showed... like it showed it cleaned and then they would mess it up.
Untidy it, yeah.
But I think this guy was joking. He goes, 4th display destroyed today. This is a guy, and it went viral. I honestly think what happened
this guy.
I think what happened was they showed up and it was the second one, and then, or someone else posted it like that. I don't think he messed this up. And then everyone's like, why would you do this? Here's the thing about Mr. Beast. Most people that come at him, it's not conservatives or anyone in that world. Like, no one's actually attacking him for any of the stuff he did. Even all the stuff about the the eye surgery and how the whole idea. He got some backlash online.
Yeah, which is crazy
because everyone was like, "How dare you use someone's whatever sickness, disability."
To profit.
He's like, yeah, but the video finances the surgery.
Right.
So he's genuinely creating a world where the event, which is curing people's blindness.
Yeah.
It's a self, machine.
Yeah.
But it's the only people that come out are the people who are super liberal, and they think that this idea of they get to a certain point where they go, the fuzzy feeling you get from charity is like unethical or something like that. So it's almost like,
right,
you didn't do charity for them, you did it because it makes you feel better. It's like, yeah, but what's the difference?
Yeah, that like altruism.
Well, I'm gonna turn down some fucking road dome from my girlfriend because she wanted to do it,
right?
Like, because she feels good about like. So I'm like, I only let you do that if you don't enjoy doing it.
Yeah, like what do you think he should have done?
But it's only the left, because what happens is, you know what it is? I think they live in this world of we're the nice guys, we're the ones that change the world, and then as soon as someone shows up to it's actually outperforming their niceness, their charity, and making a difference, they have to point holes in it. It's like, it's like comedians do that all the time. It's like they've always done it with these like unfunny left comedians who are all like dusty Brooklynite idiots. They came out and was like, Louis C.K. is not funny because he makes jokes about this. It's like, yeah, but you can't make jokes about anything.
Yeah.
So what you're trying to do is narrow the playing field so that you have a better chance of survival, which they don't. And it's the same with this one, where it's like, oh yeah, well, I could donate loads of money to charity too, but I just can't because it's unethical.
They'll always just find a hole to poke.
But it is also funny for him to like, he's so like living in this world of Mr. Beast where it's like, it is nuts to be like, yo, can you clean up my candy for me?
It's
like,
insane.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's not. It is not.
That's crazy. I bet you has a candy bar called That Is Nuts. It's like, oh, Mr. Beastables.
That'd be yours.
Is he raising money? What's he doing with these Beastables? Is it just? There's no way it's just a profit, because every time you hear him talk about it, any sort of endeavor he does is like all the money raised goes towards.
He
like,
set out with a goal to make like healthy alternative candies, but then he said that it wasn't selling enough, so he had to make them less healthy.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. I do actually remember.
Which is so funny.
Yeah, he said, turns out nobody wants.
Because I think it was like Rogan.
Wasn't that the burgers? No, he did that with the burgers. Didn't he come out with the...
He has his Beast Burgers.
Yeah, but he also released the Beyond Beast.
Right.
He did a Beyond Beast burger.
Right.
And he said not a single person bought one. And he had to take it off the...
shit.
Yeah. He's like, everyone wants that, but no one actually wants to eat them. That's what he said. He was on Andrew Schultz, friend of the show. Yeah, is there any information as like, is this some sort of a charitable thing? Because usually everything he does is...
Yeah, linked to a charity.
Yeah. But also, just go make your money, Mr. Beast. What a great name, by the way, for such a like dorky looking guy.
I know.
He's such a dorky loser.
Yeah.
And
you think he would look like the Liver King? And then he just has like a bowl cut.
I like watching some of his old videos from like 5 years ago when he's like still in high school, and it's just like, I'm going to eat 1 million M&Ms. And he's just sitting there like just puking. It's like, it's just shot on an old iPhone. And it's like the audio's bad and he's cursing.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh God, these fucking M&Ms. Ugh. And he's just like forcing himself. Those are the days.
Yeah.
That's when no one was around.
Yeah.
The days he shoved 100 M&Ms up his ass for charity or whatever it was.
He went them from the beginning.
Yeah. And back to the price used to always be terrible too. It's like last person to take their hand off this house gets $20, and they would leave them there for 4 days in their wilderness.
2 people would die of starvation.
Yeah. These 8 people are going to be dropped in an inhabitable desert.
Just killing people. Now he's solving blindness.
These 8 people are going to be locked in a room with only enough food for one person to survive the week. Each person gets a weapon. Let them just fight to death. Feastables, blah, blah, blah. There's no information coming in there, right?
Not with the profit now.
So I guess this seems like just like a regular business for him then. Because I'm pretty sure the burger stuff was it was leading to something. You know, nearly everything he ever talks about, it's always like, oh no, that's not just me making money. That's me actually.
Yeah.
I always wanted to someday. I'd love to do create like a YouTuber parody thing. You know, very similar to Mr. Beast and all that type of stuff. You know?
A YouTube creator.
I'm gonna become a YouTuber as a character.
What's your channel? What's it gonna be?
What's the name?
What are you gonna do? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do loads of stuff. But his name, you know, he'd be like a German guy.
Yeah.
And his name's Hans or whatever.
Okay.
You know? Hans, Mr. Hans.
That sounds way too close to Mr. Hands. That's a whole different channel. That's
Mr. Hans is so funny. That Jesus. Yeah, Mr. Hans.
Do you know Mr. Hands?
Yeah, he's one of the horse that
dude.
brutalized some people. Yeah, I just call myself Mr. Hans.
The German version.
Yeah,
of
but
Mr.
then
Hands.
and then I have the competitions like some big booty Latina, and it's like last person to take their hands off the booty of this big booty Latina wins $100,000, and there's just like some big stripper chick with like massive ass, and all the boys are touching it.
This would blow up.
I think so.
This is an amazing idea because you know like Plug Talk with the like they do the podcast.
Adam 22.
Yes, and then they have sex with the porn stars. This is like your version of that. You're Mr. Beast, except like you're Mr. Hans.
Yeah,
inappropriate.
And there's an episode where I stick 100 M&Ms up my fucking up my gicker, yeah, up the gicker. Maybe that's just like I put 100 M&Ms up my gicker
this week on. Up
my
the
name is
Gicker.
Mr. Hans. Yeah, and then you can get sponsored by M&Ms for that.
Sticker in your gicker. Dude.
Sticker in my gicker.
Yeah.
There you go. So I guess whatever, that was a little bit of news, huh? It's hard to keep up with a supplement routine that comes with a bunch of different products. Just start with one. Athletic Green AG1 by Athletic Greens. It's the morning jumpstart you need. Just scoop, shake, and have alongside your morning coffee. Every morning you have coffee. Have AG1 with your coffee. It's going to be great. I personally bought Athletic Greens, and I'll be honest, it was like leaving cookies beside a bunch of fucking children, because I turned my back. Next thing you know, my chick, she was drank it out all day, every day. She was drinking it, and my God, did she lose weight. I haven't been aroused for years. Packed with over 75 vitamins and minerals for a major boost to your gut, mood, energy, and even skin and hair. If you're looking for an easier way to take supplements, Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/column. That's athleticgreens.com/column. Check it out. Dilbert, Mr. Dilbert.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Do you know his name there, Fonzie?
Scott Adams.
Scott Adams. Got in a little bit of trouble last week. Said a couple of no things.
Yep.
It all kind of transpired. First of all, Scott Adams, he only really came onto my radar as a a conservative pundit type of thing.
Yeah.
I think it was during COVID actually that he even showed up. And then he read a there was a survey results came out, and the survey was they asked a bunch of black people, a gaggle of black people. Is that the correct?
Yes, perfect.
And he asked them in the survey, they said, is it okay to be white? And then the survey was said 50% said yes, 20% said no, and then the other 30% said I don't know, or something along the lines of that.
Yep.
But and then he used that as Scott was talking about that. First of all, with that one, it's funny. Like the if someone asked you that question, if someone sat you, if you were walking on the street and someone goes, "Hey, can I just ask you just a quick survey for for a thing?" And you go, "All right, what is it? Come on." And they go, "Asians. Is it okay to be Asian?" You'll be like, "Hell no." Put me down for no. Even if that girl was Asian holding the thing. Or that's also another question. It was like, what color were the people handing out the survey?
Right.
Were they white and looking at your answer? Because you'd be like, no. And then you'd look up and you go, sorry about that. Okay, you cross out your answer.
Yeah.
I would say no. If a lot of these people, I would probably say no if they asked me, is it okay to be white? I would also write down, absolutely not.
30% of people are just funny. They just thought that was a funny answer.
Probably.
You know?
Some people said I don't know, which could have easily been a way of saying like leave me alone.
Right.
What was the survey? By the way, was and then some of them said yes. But it is funny to even ask someone that question. I don't know how much of that. It's so hard to tell if any of that stuff was honest. Like, what percentage of people answering these surveys are genuinely giving the real? How many people?
Have you ever been surveyed for anything?
No.
Think about it. Do you know anyone that's... I don't know anyone that's been surveyed.
Big survey. Well, I've heard of people ringing them during elections and stuff like that. They just hang up. That used to be the cold calling thing.
Yeah.
I think they did that in Ireland maybe for the elections. Maybe they'd ring you and you'd tell them to fuck off.
Right.
But no, that's another question. It's been brought up before in the past. It's like, what type of person is... You got to remember, any survey is flawed because the type of people that are answering surveys aren't right, So if they were to interview college kids and there was like, how often do you have sex? And they go, never. You go, yeah, because you're too busy filling out surveys while this other guy's banging all the chicks.
Right. Do you think it's the same sort of thing with YouTube commenters too?
Absolutely the same with YouTube comments.
Yeah.
YouTube, Reddit, anyone that's commenting more or less is living in is a minority.
It's a moron.
It's just not a good look, man.
No.
There's just a not good look. And I know a lot of people do. They write in the support that it helps with the algorithm. So a lot of people do that. And, they'll be like, yo, Collie's King Collie. All hail.
Collie the goat, no cap.
Collie the goat, no cap. Collie,
that guy's the man.
The Guinness King. that guy does rule.
That guy is awesome.
Yo, shout out to that guy.
Shout out to that guy.
That's the only comment we should have is Collie's the goat, no cap.
How is that not? Dude, how don't you have a hat made of that yet?
Collie's the goat, no cap.
Collie the goat, no cap.
Come
Come on now, dude.
The no cap. You figure that out. You figure out cap merchandise. That's your new project. Yeah, but again, it's just there's something about people that are leaving comments on YouTube where you kind of go, I don't respect any of this.
Yeah,
and a lot of people, they get very, I don't know what the word is, braggadocious on the internet. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like if I was to bench 300 pounds right now.
Yeah.
If we did a clip of me benching 300 pounds, every comment will just be from absolute dorks who've never even sniffed the
commenting
pussy.
On your form.
Commenting about how, I could do 450 easy.
Yeah.
That's nothing. What a wimp. Every single comment is like that.
Yeah.
But they're losers. Because you know what the difference is? I'm not commenting on people's fucking YouTube channels.
Shit. You're going and putting in the work.
I'm not even on YouTube, to be honest. They tried to take me down. Blur these out. Right down. You don't have to blur that out.
I'm not going to.
We gotta get you, right up there, dude. You gotta be the best of them. I want Rick Glassman ringing me going, yo, I'm stealing Fonzie. And I'm like, you can't afford him. Fonzie's my boy. And the next thing you know, Fonzie's like, yeah, you can afford me.
Literally just buy my plane ticket.
You can't afford me. What is it? 2 menthol, 2 Newport, cartons of Newports.
1 carton, yeah.
Carton of Newports and a massage.
I get someone back home to my mom.
Just a carton of Newports and a compliment would get Fonzie.
Get Fonzie or the Glassman.
Very easy to please.
Yeah, I would let you leave for Glassman. That'd be a better career.
You can't wait to get rid of me.
No, I'd say that would be genuinely a good thing. If Glassman came up and was like, yo, I'm taking Fonzie, I'd be like, all right,
I need a kid with a Philly accent.
Can't keep him around. I need a kid.
No hope.
I need a kid who's not that good. I need a kid who's like, fine.
I need someone who loves the smell of a Newport cigarette.
Yeah,
for some reason.
Yeah, I need a guy who's gonna work for me, but is actually very anti-Semitic. I want to keep my enemies close here, dude. Would that affect you if I was Jewish? Little bit.
No.
You'd second guess
The
someone.
Patreon will be doing numbers if you were Jewish.
What? Oh, well, I don't even get
I
that.
know. What a
No.
career move.
What do you mean by that?
It's Jewish comedians.
They do well?
I think so.
They do all right, man.
I don't know. Philly or Jewish? God damn it.
Yeah.
So close to both. I'm like a little bit of both.
I know.
A little bit Jewish, a little bit Jewish. I'm not very good at long distance running. It's like a Jewish thing, right?
I guess so.
You don't do well in the sun.
Can't be many Jewish Olympic golds, is there? All right, let's go back to it.
Sinus
Let's
infections.
start.
Yeah, sorry,
All right,
we're going-
guys, let's go back to this guy criticizing black people. So he read on this. He did a live stream. Do you want to play it? Maybe. Yeah. He looks like a dickhead, by the way. No. Big Pharma took it down, dude.
Dude, they don't want us to hear Dilbert.
Fuck away.
There we go.
And
So
by the
if-
way, can you just say he says it like
So
he's
if
talking
nearly
like a
half
chick.
of all blacks.
He's talking like a
So if-
chick with a
if-
vocal
if-
fry.
if, you know,
Get
nearly-
away.
If nearly half of all blacks are not okay with
Great
white
start.
people, according to this poll, not according to me, according to this poll, that's a hate group. That's a hate group, and I don't want to have anything to do with them.
It's a group I hate.
And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the
Go
best
ahead.
advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away. Wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. Right? This can't be fixed. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where, I have a very low black population. Because unfortunately, there's a high correlation between the density. This is according to Don Lemon, by the way. So here I'm just quoting Don
Don
Lemon
got to do with that, dude.
when he notes that when he lived in a mostly black neighborhood, there were a bunch of problems that he didn't see in white neighborhoods. So even Don Lemon sees a big difference in your own quality of living based on where you live and who's there. So I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America to try to help black citizens anymore. It doesn't make sense.
It's
It's
crazy.
no longer a rational.
This is the problem. He's sitting on it. He's sitting alone. Doesn't even have a mic. He's kind of just streaming. He's got his best of Dilbert toys behind him, and he's just sitting there using the laptop mic and camera, and he's just on his own. He's like, you got to just get away from
The
these
most,
black people.
the calmest racist tirade
And it's just so.
there's
And it's
ever been.
there's just no one there. There's no one there to just
No.
just abort, pull
No.
the plug.
not
stop.
a black guy within 30 miles of there to do something
Yeah,
about
well,
this.
it's a nice neighborhood. He said, isn't it?
What are you
Isn't
gonna
that
do?
what he said? All right, yeah, I get it. But you know what's here's the thing, and I'm just as a guy who was raised in an all-white country, more or less, very small percentage of non-whites, this a lot of poverty, a lot of classism is mistaken for racism, and even his own thing there is mistaken. So,
Yes.
like in Ireland, you would say if you're from a poor neighborhood, which is again more condensed, the inner city,
Right.
high rises, they're not good environments to be raised. Now, everyone in them is white.
Yep.
So you'd obviously want to go to the private estates that are out towards the suburbs. Crime is lower. These are facts. To tell someone that you should want to better your life and moving out to like the suburbs is, I think that's fine. You're allowed to say that. You're allowed to say, "Hey, move out of shit neighborhoods and move into nice neighborhoods."
Yeah.
But the problem is he's
Making
trying,
it racial.
He's trying to say the reason they're nice is because there's no black people. But it's like, no, black people are very poor in this country, so there's no poor people.
Yeah.
There's no poor people at all in those neighborhoods. That's the Poverty
didn't
brings
mention
with
that-
it a whole lot of problems.
Yeah. He didn't mention that Don Lemon probably moved into like a gated community.
Don Lemon definitely moved
A
into
wealthy
a nice
place,
There's
yeah.
a place in California, near Beverly Hills. It's a predominantly black neighborhood, and they call it the richest black neighborhood. And all the rich celebrities live out there. There's a neighborhood which like 80%.
Kanye and shit, yeah.
It's well known. Yeah.
Calabasas?
No, I don't know what the name of it is, but that would be an interesting place to go check it out and kind of debunk a lot of these like racial things
Right.
that people associate with race. It's just only because I know from a different country. You know who to be scared of because of the way they're dressed and the way they talk, right?
Yeah.
Right, and the way their teeth don't look great. And the way they have their hairstyle. I'm talking about white people. This is how you can differentiate. You go, what is that? A FUBU tracksuit, right? And then you go, yo, I'm crossing the road. That's genuinely how you would judge poor white people. Trust me,
I get what you're saying.
I am that guy.
Yeah.
I'm the guy wearing the FUBU tracksuit.
Make no mistake.
I'm the guy that the rich people didn't want near them. So, but the thing is, in this country, you've instead of going by those factors, you go by fucking
Classes, yeah, it's more
you go
race.
by skin color, yeah.
Yeah.
But there must be also, like in the Appalachian areas where poverty's bad, there must be a lot of rich whites looking at poor whites going, look at these scumbags, dude.
Fuck yeah.
But what do they call them? There must be like a dirty, like
Trailer
just-
trash.
Yeah,
Hillbillies,
yeah.
rednecks.
Fucking hillbilly. Yeah.
And it's just in the same way that you're
It's the
judged.
same thing.
I'm just saying, you can. I'm allowing you to judge poor people. be as bigoted as you want, but
Because that's their choice.
it's not correlated
It's your
to the
choice
color
to
of
be
their skin.
poor.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I'm trying to say. Is no one wants to be around poor people. That's just a fact.
Not even poor people.
Everyone just wants to be king of the castle. King of the castle can't
Yeah.
get in.
Yeah.
Gated community. Have it. You know. No one's worried about living next door to Kevin Hart. That's all I'm saying. Like
Nah, yeah.
that guy wouldn't give
Yeah,
a fuck if
yeah,
Kevin Hart
yeah,
moved in
yeah,
next
yeah.
door because they're living in a very nice affluent mansion.
Right.
You know. That's just the
Kevin Hart takes care of his properties.
That's just the way I think this country gets confused a lot with the classism
Mm-hmm.
and like the bigotry or whatever. It gets ingrained in people's brains, you know. And it's the same in the opposite way of people criticizing, you know, white America for all this type of stuff. And you're like, no, you're confusing the top percent for all white people.
Yeah. Did he
It's
always
rich people.
hold
It's
these-
rich versus poor, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
But I'm an idiot, so I don't know.
No, you're right.
Always right. Of course,
I got you.
That-
Did you said that he started coming out with the stuff during COVID? I know he said some stuff about. Did you say stuff about the vaccine?
He was a
initially?
pro-Trump guy originally, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was a.
But this dude's been around for. I mean, when did Dilbert stop?
I don't
This
know.
has been
Was
like,
Dilbert ever good? I used to just watch it and just never laugh. I remember just being like 10 years old watching the
It's a
car.
cartoon.
Catching it on.
Cartoon,
Yeah.
yeah.
In the newspaper. It's not even a.
I remember seeing them, never read them. We didn't really have them in Ireland, but when we had the actual cartoon show, and I remember watching it just being like, just 11 or 12, just never.
I didn't know it was a TV show.
That's when I heard about it. And
I think it was just the cartoons.
his tie would flip up for some reason.
Yeah,
there
that
he
was
is. Look,
the thing.
is that him, Dilbert, doing a Nazi salute in the middle there? Holy shit. Dilbert's Heil Hitlerly.
Rewrite the Dilbert comics as from the Third Reich perspective.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not even like it.
Oh, Dilbert.
We had the thing called The Far Side. Did you ever have that over here? No, The Far Side. That was like the comic strip.
I don't think
So
so.
it was just one. It was always just one photo, and it was always pretty funny.
I never really got into those comics. Calvin and Hobbes is a big one.
Today's episode is sponsored by Sheet Underwear. If you're tired of having your dick stuck to your balls, this says it in the read. That's not me. This sounds like the type of thing that I would say, but I swear to God, I'm reading this. If you're tired of having your tiny little Irish dick, come on, that seems. You're tired of having your herpes-ridden tiny little Irish unfunny dick stuck to your tiny Irish balls. God, yeah, your unoriginal hack balls. Oh my God. He goes, are you sick of overselling jokes because you're not a very good writer? Oh my, what the hell? Oh my God. You're edgelord nuts because you're a hack? Oh, all right. If you're tired of having your dick stuck to your balls stuck to your legs, or your legs stuck to your dick, it's time to try Sheet. I have Sheet. They're all I wear. I did shit in a bunch of Sheet underwear recently when I had the tummy aches. had a tummy aches, but I can't imagine how bad it would have been had I not been wearing sheet. So that's my personal endorsement there. If you don't have streptococcal and shit the bed, and because of the medicine you're taking, I recommend sheet underwear. Because all I know is I got shit all over my balls, but I did not get shit on my dick. Go to sheetunderwear.com, use promo code Collie, COLLIE, and get 20% off your first order. That's fucking a lot. Every order comes with sheets, 100% money back guarantee. That's sheetunderwear.com, promo code Collie.
Over here.
What did you read? Fucking Barstool Sports growing up? What was it?
Barstool Sports.
You and your family had the Barstool Sports like little
praying
the
to Portnoy. Oh, bless us, King Portnoy.
And you have a Belichick shrine on the wall.
My dad hits us when the Pats don't cover the spread. Yeah. No, I never got into these. The funnies.
No. Well, it's kind of classically unfunny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, again, everyone needs like a minder, man. It's like a beautiful thing if you're like a 14-year-old with exceptional amount of talent and you can just allow Simon Cowell to come in,
right,
and just like takes all of your life choices away from you.
Yeah.
And you go, no, you're bubbled. You know,
Yeah.
You think fucking, you know, what's that kid that does all the dances? What's his name? What?
Jackson Mahomes?
No, not Jackson Mahomes. No, he's a famous musician. It's too late now to say sorry. Justin
Bieber?
Justin Bieber.
Oh,
Yeah, you
The
think
Bleeps?
the Biebs? You don't think the Biebs wants to come out?
Bro, the
With-
Bleeps was going buck wild for
Dude,
a little.
the Biebs wants to come out with his paralyzed face, right?
You know, I went to summer
No.
camp with him.
You went to summer camp at the
Yeah,
Biebs, dude?
I did.
That
Mic drop, dude. Yeah, I went to summer camp. What was that?
was Biebs. Simon Cowell.
Sick.
You signed an
Demon
NDA,
head.
dude. They came down. They came down to stop you.
It cuts back. I'm just.
This is a knife through your neck.
This is a kid sitting here who looks exactly like me, but isn't me. New kid.
So what? You went to summer camp? What
Yeah.
type of summer camp?
Camp Rotary in Boxford, Massachusetts.
Wait,
It's-
isn't he from Canada?
Yeah, he's from Canada.
So he came down to Massachusetts.
They
I'm
had-
already finding holes in this
Everyone
story.
already said.
Is this
everyone
one of
always
these
says that.
lies that you
No.
just told so many times that you believe it yourself?
No.
You sure this wasn't some short-haired girl?
Now that I think about it, there was exchange students. There's kids from Spain, France, and Canada at this camp. France kids.
And what type of camp
suck.
was it?
It's just like a summer camp, like
For
regular
gifted musical kids?
canoeing. No,
Was
regular.
this before his like?
This was just prior to his blow
like
up
11,
on
12
Usher.
years old.
So he's
Yes,
like
'cause
11
my-
or 12?
My
Are
sister.
you guys the same age?
He's a year younger than me. Maybe
That's again sus. How would you even know some little boys from the year
He was in
below
the cabin next to me,
you? And was he always just doing the
and I was
moonwalk?
peeking in the window.
Was he always doing the moonwalk? I did see a
Oh.
video of him about like 4 days old banging the drums, and it's like better than I could now. He's like, he can't even talk and he can barely stand.
Yeah,
and he has the drums in front of him and he's there going, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Yeah, now he went from banging drums to banging Selena Gomez. This kid's my hero.
I always liked Bieber, actually. You know that the general public always had this like thing against him, and I never quite.
I didn't.
I never had the dislike that the general people have.
I think I was the first Bieber hater on record.
Right? Well,
Because I knew him. I was the first. I think I was.
you
the
didn't
first
like him at camp.
I didn't
dude.
like
What
him
did
at
he- I
camp.
bet you he stole your
Bro,
girl.
I
did he?
remember him.
Bieber fucking did
No,
a,
he had
didn't-
he had
did
the
a moon-
haircut.
He did a moonwalk, went up to your girl and went like, "Oh,
Yeah.
is it too late now to say sorry?" And then next thing you know, he dropped the gob.
Yeah, I remember him.
You absolutely dropped the gob in the love of your life.
Yeah.
And you're there. You tried to sing. Maybe there was a talent show, and you were like, you and all the bullies prepared a thing. Like,
Bro, stop, dude.
like in the Karate
Dude, this
Kid.
is a therapy. This is
Like
my
the
therapy.
YMCA.
Like in the Karate Kid.
What if this is
Danielson! You and all the bullies got beat up by fucking Bieber came around and did a little.
No, never.
Yeah,
dude.
it was a talent show, and then
No,
you
he
and
was a
the
dweeb.
boys came out like
I probably bullied
singing
him.
Eminem, and then he came out
with
going,
his guitar, getting all the ladies.
"Ooh, baby, give me one more chance," and all the girls went, "Oh, Justin."
Yeah, dude.
I'm telling you, I'd probably crack open.
I
the-
remember him, dude. He had. I remember.
You
him 'cause
remember him?
I remember it very vividly because he.
Do you only remember him obviously because he became famous a year later? So then you've always just like, oh, I know
Well,
that guy.
now.
But you
yeah.
do you remember anyone else from that?
Yeah, I remember a couple kids. There's a couple kids with diseases.
Like
remember.
what? Like what?
What's the Marfan syndrome? Do you know what that is? Look up what a Marfan syndrome. Look up Marfan. There's this kid that had this disease. His name was Mike, bro. He was the man. Mad long fingers and arms.
No.
Yeah, dude. This kid's probably dead by now.
Was he
for
dunking,
sure.
dude?
They die early.
Was he standing dunking?
Bro, we
dude?
were like 11. This kid was like 6'6", bro.
Was he standing dunks?
Bro.
So
yeah.
you would just lob? Would you just lob it up and let him drop it in?
Yeah.
He did.
Some ball player in college like had the.
They all have something wrong with them, really,
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah.
I don't believe that any basketball player is 100% normal. I think they
Yeah.
all have some sort of weird bone disease.
Yeah, dude.
Either
Yeah,
that,
but
or
anyways-
also the same with Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman and his sisters were all like 5'5" until like 22, and then they all went and made a deal with the devil and came back like
100%.
It was like Space Jam. They
Yes.
left and then they all came back and they were suddenly 7'1".
They all looked just like Dennis.
They all got growth spurts at 21 years old
Yeah.
of like 2 feet.
Yeah, he grew like a fucking foot in high school or some shit.
It was wasn't
And
he, he
college,
was
yeah.
he was playing
He was a
recreational college ball or something like
guard.
that.
Yeah.
If any of that it makes sense.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Anyway, so you were with Bieber at
Yeah.
this camp.
Yeah.
What was the name of the camp?
Camp Rotary, Boxford.
Camp. How do you
Mass.
spell that? Can you type in Camp Rotary
ROT,
Justin Bieber and see?
ROT. It won't come up. This is
might
unknown
come up.
information, dude.
Dude, we have an all exclusive
Camp Rotary, Boxford.
and then type in
Max.
Justin Biebs.
There's no way.
Believe it.
Zero chance.
Becker is not the correct. Justin Becker. Just in time.
No, see. He just went. This is before he was famous.
So what? There might still be a kid. Someone might have just posted a photo of like a group photo. It was like, hey, before
Yeah,
he's
there
famous.
is. I should try to find if I have a camp photo from there.
She's so beautiful, that girl.
Haley.
Doesn't she look like Elsie Eats?
There's a big fucking beef right now with her and Selena.
I heard someone saw. I read that. I saw a headline pop up somewhere. It was like they're getting divorced. I was like, oh, okay. All right. So you went on this little thing. He was there. What did you remember anything about him?
Yeah,
at
I
all?
remember. The number one thing I remember is I remember his haircut. He had that
the long hair.
bowl cut thing.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, just seeing him and just being like, fuck this kid. Just because
I'm sure you said that when you're 11-year-old Boston kid.
I
know
promise.
You didn't just. No, I'm saying you did do that. But I'm saying you said something horrible stuff.
Oh, yeah, I definitely added a
Yo, fuck this kid.
you see me hesitate there? Yeah. Yeah, and then literally like probably 6 months later, my sister was like, hey, remember that kid from camp? This is like him with Usher.
Your sister was at
She
the
was
camp
like,
too?
she's a couple years younger than me. And she's
So
like,
she probably thought he was attractive, right?
maybe, I don't know. She's like, she probably thought he was also a
Yeah, you think so?
friendly guy.
Yeah, she was ripping butts,
Yeah.
was she? Yo, this fucking. Yo, why you dancing like a queer?
Look at this fruitcake.
What, you dancing in rhythm like a queer?
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Fuck,
Go
dude.
back to Canada.
Knock it off with the gay songs.
Why you singing like an angel for? I thought you were a boy.
Fucking fairy. Look at this kid. He's a fairy.
Why you making me feel things with your art? Queer.
Puts out a cigarette butt on
Yeah.
him.
He just gets a wedgie.
Yeah.
So you recognize this kid. He had the haircut. The haircut, which was, I believe, originally from the High School Musical stuff. The hot guy from High School Musical.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron, who did something weird. to his
Popularized that. you
So
think?
he had that haircut originally, the original haircut. Also, all the tattoos, him and Pete Davidson, that sort of, inside of a dive bar's bathroom
Yeah,
wall.
that exact hair.
Yeah, he
That's
had,
the fucking kid I went to.
you knew him.
So I probably went to camp in like, that was 2010. I probably went to camp in like 2000.
You didn't find him anyway. There wasn't.
2007.
There's not even now in your later years. There's not even a part of you that can admit a little part of you found him a little bit attractive, and that's why you hated him. You kind of saw it.
Listen, dude, it was
beautiful.
it was summer camp, dude. Things happened.
Summer
things happen.
time.
What happened at summer camp stayed at summer camp, dude.
Yeah,
You know, we don't talk.
it was
about
bait, dude. It was bait sent in there by your dad.
I know what you did last summer.
The dads, that was the dads got together and hired a hot Canadian boy as bait.
Dude, maybe
and they
I
all
was
just stood around
niche.
going, now we're fine out. We'll smoke out the queers.
Dude, I blew.
Now we're smoke. No closeted boy can resist Justin Bieber.
I blew the
If
talent.
anyone
control.
here is queer, we're not a find them.
I gave him the idea for Baby. That was me that was saying it too.
Davy.
Oh, Davy. Oh.
No, dude, don't do this.
Somewhere, Davy, he's signing divorce papers thinking about you right now, dude. He's at therapy right now going, I think it all started back at Camp Retard.
Oh, I wish he sexually assaulted me and I came out now. Big money.
No, first of all, you can't be 12 years old sexually assaulted by a very pretty 11-year-old and then and then years later come out. Oh no.
Get off me, Justin.
Oh, I guess what a victim. You just can't.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I never hated him. I honestly though. I
didn't really either.
People hated him. I never really knew who he was until it was like years later. It wasn't until he
already enchanted you.
I just remember people complaining that when he went through his bad boy stuff.
Yep.
He was worth $150 million, right?
At like 20.
Yeah, and then he got he was caught pissing in a mop bucket at the back of a club or something. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then he also sped his Lamborghini. He did like 65 in a 40 zone or something like that.
Which isn't
and he got caught saying a no word.
Oh yeah,
Nico act.
He survived the Nico
Justin
act.
Bieber got hit with the Nico.
He got hit with a Nico act.
Dude, we need a graphic.
Did he? What was Nico. He rap? But also, remember that time he sang that Spanish song and he just like said gasolina a few times. Remember that?
No.
Remember that gas?
I'm on the Despacito.
Yeah, but he
gasolina.
No, but he didn't do
Despacito.
That.
He did.
But he did Despacito, and then.
Banger.
He just added the one word to the whole song. He just went Despacito, right? And then they played it at one of his concerts somewhere, and he didn't know the words, so he just starts going la 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 taco taco, la 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 taco taco, and they all went to Adam for that.
I want another burrito, Despacito,
Blanquito, El Toro Loco. Yeah. So. But his thing was like, oh my god, did he drive his fucking Bugatti or something? Fucking, 65. Of course,
Bugatti.
Yeah, dude. When I was 22, if you gave me $1,000, I'd be lucky if I made it through the weekend
for sure.
That's insane.
Yeah,
but again, that's what we all need is like Dilbert and all these guys. They don't have. Think about how bad his life would have been if he was just allowed to free reign. People, whoever in charge, Usher and Sony or whoever that group was who makes all the money, they come down and they go, we are removing your freedom of choice because you will mess up and you will cost us.
That's what they did with
millions.
Britney. With Britney, right? She had the conservatorship.
Yeah, of course. But it must be nice to just have that. Just be like, I'm just going to focus on dancing. Also, not being on social media, like, it's an infringement on your rights, but at the same time, like, look at Conor McGregor. It's like the amount of times Conor just rips it.
Rips
some lines and then starts like talking in tongues and you go, come on man, will you stop it, come on Connie.
He goes nuts.
He just ripping lines.
Talking in tongues was so funny. He does do that.
There's got to be it's funny, you can just meet Conor if you go to Ireland. He's just like hanging out at his bar.
Really?
Yeah, he just hangs out at his bar all weekend.
That's so
like he's there all weekend.
That's so cool.
He's like a manager walking around shaking hands.
Should we make a trip?
He's like Rocky. Yeah, we should.
He's like an old Italian restaurant owner. They just come to every table.
He goes, see that? Yo.
Yeah. What can I get? How's
give me a little antipasto on the house.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. Yeah, we don't have bathrooms here. We call them the Khabibs. You know why? Because they're full of shit. All right, come on, folks. Come on, walking around, shaking hands. All right, and then just ripping lines. Man, I was at the cellar the other day. There was someone in the cubicle, ripping pumps.
God,
because I went to the piss and it's just silent.
Yeah,
and it's just a cubicle.
The small bathroom downstairs.
No, not that one, a different one. But they're also small bathrooms, anyway.
Yeah.
But I can just hear them in there. And then you just hear. and then someone showed up then to come in and they tried to push the door and he's like, in here or something. And then the guy was like started shaking. He's like, I'm in here. And then but you could just hear him. Yeah. But it's like, and I was telling someone about it. He's like, imagine dude, like, because you go to a comedy show, you have to sit there for 90 minutes, like, and you're just ripping lines, and then you're gonna sit there just
white knuckling the chair.
Yeah, just looking at other people. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, you just like have a face on you like Tommy Pope.
You're like,
that's funny. Just eyebrows like in a world's strongest eyebrows. Yeah. It's insane. Of all the times, but the worst thing about cocaine, and I get it because it was a late show on a whatever night, 11 o'clock show. So they've probably been out for drinks or whatever.
Yep.
Already started on the bag. You don't want to
Yeah.
keep it going.
Yeah.
The dirtiest feeling of all time is when you do some blow and then the blow's gone and it's like 1 o'clock and you're like, all right, yeah, I guess we'll just keep drinking, I guess, or something. And then you just,
You start.
I'll stab someone right now. You and your boys put on ski masks and start raiding.
Call your boy right now.
We're doing the American dream just to feel anything.
That's a dark road. Then you start hitting up people in your phone.
Did you guys do that thing, the American dream, where you go and then they make you pass out?
No.
What was that called? You know that thing?
Pass
You
out
told me
game?
about it before.
Yeah, the pass out game.
That's what we called it, I think.
You're so unpoetic. We
I
call
know.
it-
you guys are poetic people.
I
You
know.
have
We got it
weird
the
names for
American
everything.
dream. We would call
Why?
it.
Why?
I don't know. It
That's
sounds
so
nice.
funny,
It
'cause
sounds-
it's-
what's the matter? It's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's like
stupid.
selling weed, dude. It's called Kush
Yeah.
Bubbles
'Cause
700.
then you wake up back in reality and you're like, oh shit,
Yeah,
this actually
exactly.
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Yeah. But it's just of all the time to do blow. Like you're about to go see a comedy show and you're sitting there. But that is the dirtiest feeling of all time is when, because I used to even have a joke about it where it's like someone goes, do you want some Coke? And you go, no. And you go, you do? Okay. Do you want some more Coke? Yes. There's like, do you want Coke? Is like, maybe. Do you want more Coke? Is always, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Don't ever let this, not even a great feeling wear away. It's not even like a euphorically good feeling. It's not like you go, great, I'm on Coke, I feel like the best.
Yeah.
It's just your head is kind of heavy. You're just, your nose, you're just like, your head is full of blood.
Grinding
really.
your teeth down.
You could
to
probably
nubs.
get it, but I could probably get the same buzz by standing up too fast. To be honest, I swear to God, if I just don't drink any water for a while.
Sniffing markers. Were there drugs in your high school? Like, were there kids? Were they doing that? know what I mean?
No, not really. No, there was hash and weed.
Is that right?
Hash was big.
Drinking, weed.
Drinking, yeah.
Weed.
But there was never really drug. Ecstasy.
Fonzie, I feel like you came from a big pill school.
Ecstasy tablets.
Really?
Maybe. I'm trying to remember the first time I even did pills, probably on vacation, around 18 or something like that.
They used to call my high school, like it's known in New Jersey as Heroin High.
That's funny. We had a high school near me
crazy.
called Pill Hill.
Pill Hill, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Woo, scumbag.
So many
Yo,
people died.
scumbags for life.
Yeah.
Pill Hill, yeah, and Heroin High. Yeah. That's another one. I don't know whatever happened to the Purdue farmer guys, but if someone just like that's that famous video of that guy who shot the person who molested his son, and he's at the airport, I think. Maybe
Guy
not.
that creeps up from the payphone.
And he pretends he's on the payphone, and then the guy walks up and he just turns around
Great
and
video.
right to the head.
Fuck yeah.
And you hear the cop going, "Frank, no!" Pff, it's
Yeah.
great. It's such a great.
I love it.
Yeah, and then he got away with it. I think they charged him as insane or self-defense or something weird
great.
like that.
Cain Velasquez, he almost fucking killed the guy.
Someone molested his niece.
daughter. Yeah,
It
or
was his niece, wasn't it?
niece,
And then
yeah.
he found the guy. But Cain Velasquez is a scary guy. Yeah, this is him, Leon Gary Pulche. Yeah, he's. Don't show the video because we definitely can't do that. But we can comment on it.
Don't you
Yeah.
love these videos, the retribution videos?
Dude, everyone loves Death Wish. Look,
Great.
So he's walking, and then he's like, "Whoa, look, bang!" Whoa. He wasn't even that. He wasn't
went
that close.
Under. Dude, that was a good technique. He goes under the
That's
arm.
an old school Miami Vice shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
dude,
That was the
yeah.
wait.
He's on the phone with his left hand.
No, surely you shoot over the hand.
No,
right?
but he would phone in the left hand.
You go, so Murray, yeah.
He hit it, dude.
I want to hear what he was saying. Oh yeah, so yeah, that sounds good to me for sure.
Having
And
a
then,
fake conversation.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, of course, yeah. And then he's watching. Look at him smirking. There's a smirk, and then it's not that close. In fairness, because as far as I'm concerned, I would almost need it to be
I know.
1 inch from your head for me to assassinate you, because that could have easily have missed and shot the camera guy.
Unbelievable, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
What a plan.
And
so
then
he had
wax.
to know what what gate he was coming into. He had to know that there were payphones right there. He had to get the gun into the airport.
This
must
is
have scoped
no.
this all out.
This is like in the 80s. You could just bring guns wherever you wanted. I used to talk to old school illegal Irish immigrants, and they would just come and go as they pleased. They were just flying in and out. There was no like tracking. There was no fingerprints. There was no.
TSA.
They used to fly on like women's. They would get they would hire a woman or like a friend of theirs, go buy a ticket, and it's like, one ticket to New York, please, Mary O'Rourke, and then you would show up, and as long as you had a ticket, they didn't have to match your ID.
Wow.
So you would just fly into New York,
Wow.
and then 9/11 showed up and
Ruined everything.
Freedom's been gone ever since.
I don't hey, listen.
Ruined everything.
I don't want to say the ruin everything, but that's a good example. I said I don't want to say that. I said I don't want to say that. Absolutely. Listen, the summer of 1,000 bleeps. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Support the Patreon. Up the rat. All right, folks. Thanks. Bye.